Let me guess. You just got your new Latitude Outdoors Praxis Pack, and you've got a hang on, and you're trying to figure out how to go from this to this, so you can hunt with it this fall. Well, I'm Tyler Sparks from the Mobile Hunter, and that's exactly what I'm going to show you today. So let's head over to the bench and we'll get started. So, you guys that are running a hang-on type stand, and you want to pack it with your Praxis Pack, this is just going to be one of the ways that I've figured out that you can do that fairly quickly and simply, that is going to keep access to your bag itself and all the stuff here, and make it pretty simple when you get to the tree and you want to take everything off to get ready for your hang. So when you get your Praxis Pack, all your straps are going to be pretty well stored up by these little Velcro straps and bound up. Primarily what we're going to be working with here is these main buckles that hold onto the bottom of your pack on the bag and keep it strapped to the frame. And then there is a secondary buckle underneath those that also holds the back of the bag to the frame. We're going to be working with those primarily, and we're also going to be focusing on these two buckles up here that keep the top of your bag secured to the top of your frame. So I'm going to bring the camera a little bit closer and we'll dive in on how we can do that. Alright, so I'm going to do my best to show you this from start to finish as it would look straight out of the box, so that if you're setting it up right out of the box to carry a hang on, you're going to be ready to go. So when it shows up, all your straps are going to be stored up, bundled up like this with these little strap keepers. And we're going to start at the bottom of the pack with setting this up for carrying a hang on. So the very first thing we're going to do with these main buckles here that are hooked to the bottom of the molly on the bag, we're going to simply squeeze from the top down. It's going to pop that little spring gate open. You're then just going to unhook it from the molly on both sides. They come open pretty easy. From there, you can see our bag is still attached to our frame, and we need to release that so that we can get our hang-on stand in between the bag portion and the frame. So what we're going to do is take these other buckles that are hooked to the bottom of the frame, squeeze them like that, unhook them from the frame. So now our bag is free, but we still kind of have these dangling around. I'm not really a big fan of that. So all you're simply going to do is take this buckle, flip it 180 degrees so that you can slide it back through the bottom molly loop on the bottom of the bag and clip it back. We'll do the same thing on this side. Slide it through that bottom molly loop, clip it back. Now your bag is completely detached from the bottom section. You're also going to come up here to the top to these two buckles. This is really simple. Undo the strap keeper and unroll these on both sides all the way. From there, go ahead and pull out some slack in these, and the reason for that is because you want some extra space in there when we go to slide our hang on up in between there. Come back around to the bottom. You're then going to open up and take your entire bag up over the top of the frame so that you're exposing your entire frame here. You're going to then take your torque strap that's at the top of your frame. Go ahead and undo that all the way so that it's wide open. You're then going to take your stand as it sits with the shelf engaged with your seat at the bottom facing out away from the frame. All you're going to do is lay it right on top of your frame like that. From there, bring your torque strap back around, go back through the buckle. You can see how easy this is. I'm doing it literally one-handed. You're going to pull it as tight as you can get it around that post. And wherever this little tooth pokes through, see it's poking through right there, is where we're going to keep it. From there, pinch that strap. Go ahead and feed it back through this little tag end keeper. Pull it tight. Now, depending on your preference, you can leave this dangle here. You can tuck it back in behind the stand again. Whatever is your preference to just manage that excess. You're then going to bring your bag back down on top of your stand. Now, you'll notice I don't have sticks on here. I haven't carried my sticks on my stand in a while. I've been packing them in various different ways, but you could easily stack 2 sticks each side. You could stack 2 sticks or 3 sticks on top of the post, bring the bag over. What I am going to end up doing is bringing my bag back over my stand and then running my sticks right here underneath here with these straps and dog bone straps underneath this compression panel, so that they're on the outside, because they're going to be one of the first things I grab when I get to the tree. But from here, down here at the bottom, all you're going to do is get your bag centered up, come back down here to your main buckles that you undid earlier, and all you're going to do is get enough slack in them that you can bring them up and attach them to this top molly loop here. So you're going to come around the bottom of the stand, just like this, loop it right back through there, clip your gate shut. You're going to do that on the other side. Take your buckle right here, get some slack in it, just enough that you can reach around to this top molly loop without too much hindrance. Go ahead, clip it shut. From there, simply cinch down your straps on either side. Careful not to run into the teeth on your stand where your seats and your standoffs might be. Just simply tuck your buckles back behind that. Pull that down tight. Now, if you want to roll these back up and store them, it's your total preference. I'm not likely to do that with mine just because I'm going to be messing around with it on the way in and out. Up here on the top, I personally don't want these straps digging into the teeth, so when I cinch down these up top, I'm going to hold them out to the side just enough to get them until they're tight. Once they're snug, they're in there. It's locked in. It's not going to go anywhere. I mean, I'm picking that whole thing up. You can shimmy, shake it, tip it, twirl it, whatever. That is locked in there on that frame. So now you're able to pack in your stand on the Praxis frame pack with still having full access to every pocket on your bag. And what's really cool about this is I cinched this bag down on top of this stand, and that's not fully flat. You've got that post right in the middle. I can still have flat storage in here and get full access to the entire capacity of this pack. And that is what is a big feature about this that makes it nice for packing in, is because even though this bag is cinched to the frame right now, you still have all this space and access in here. You're not losing out on the total volume capacity of your stand. So that is the how-to on packing in a hang-on stand with the Latitude Praxis frame pack. This is one of many ways that I've figured out to do it. It is, in my opinion, the quickest and simplest way. There's other methods you could do with the different compression panels, the different straps on the main part of the frame, the dog bone straps, whatever the case may be. But for me personally, this is what I found is going to be the quickest, the simplest, and easiest to go to. So hopefully that helps. Good luck this fall.